Good morning to one and all. Welcome to Laksham Educations. What happened, Pawan? ఎందుకలా లైట్ ఆఫ్ చేసి ఆన్ చేస్తున్నావు?
లైట్ లేకపోతే మనం క్లాస్ చేయగలమా లేమా?
సో వండర్ఫుల్ డౌట్. లైట్ లేకపోతే ఇప్పుడు మనం క్లాస్ టీచ్ చేయగలమా లేదా? దట్ మీన్స్ లైట్ అనేది చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్, రైట్? సో ఇవాళ మన క్లాస్లో లైట్ అండ్ ఇట్స్ ఇంపార్టెన్స్ గురించి డిస్కస్ చేసుకుందాం. వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ అండ్ ఇంట్రెస్టింగ్ టాపిక్. Nothing but light, the wonderful gift which is presented by nature to all of us. So before going to the point, I ask you some questions to all of you. First one, can you imagine this world without light? What will happen if daytime is also fulfilled with darkness? How can we feel? Just imagination, it is very terrific to think. Why? Because if there is no light, we can't do anything, we can't survive. That means light is very essentially and light is very important. So in today's class, I try to give scientific definitions and scientific information about the light concept. Okay children, coming to the one. First one, I try to define that. How can we define the light? How can we define the light? Simply, light is a form of energy. Light is a form of energy. Then how can we define the energy? The capacity or ability to do some work is nothing but the energy. That means what type of work done by light here? Already we know light is a form of energy that which creates a sensation to our eyes. That means a sensation of vision to our eyes. That means vision. Here the work done by light is nothing but the vision. If there is no light, we can't identify any object in our surroundings. So once again I am repeating, light is a form of energy that which creates a sensation of vision to our eyes. So we remember one thing, light itself acts as an invisible. Light itself acts as an invisible, but although it makes all objects are visible. That means light rays అనేవి మనకి స్వతహాగా కనబడవు, కానీ లైట్ రేస్ వలన మన సరౌండింగ్స్లో ఉన్నటువంటి ఆబ్జెక్ట్స్ని మనం ఐడెంటిఫై చేయగలుగుతున్నాం. సో సింప్లీ లైట్ ఈజ్ ఏ ఫార్మ్ ఆఫ్ ఎనర్జీ దట్ విచ్ క్రియేట్స్ ఎ సెన్సేషన్ ఆఫ్ విజన్. Light itself acts as an invisible, but although it makes all objects are visible. This is the basic definition of the light. When I try to give the definition, exact definition of the science, that means scientifically about light, simply light is nothing but the electromagnetic radiation. Once again I am repeating, simply light is nothing but electromagnetic radiation. What is mean by electromagnetic radiation? How can we define it? Of course, sunlight, sun which is the natural source of light to all of us, that sunlight is a form of energy that which belongs to the electromagnetic radiation, which consists some group of wavelengths. Once again I am repeating, light is nothing but the electromagnetic radiation with group of some wavelengths which are visible and identified by the human eye. Okay children, once again I am repeating, light is a form of energy that which creates a sensation of vision. Light itself acts as an invisible, but although it makes all objects are visible. And light is nothing but electromagnetic radiation, that means that which consists a group of some wavelengths. What are the examples for the electromagnetic radiation? Of course, electromagnetic radiation is also one of the form of energy. Those are in different forms. For example, like as look at here, EM. EM means electromagnetic radiations. Electromagnetic radiation is the form of energy in different forms. What are the different forms? For example, radio waves, microwaves, X-rays and gamma rays. These are the different forms of the electromagnetic radiations which consist have unique identifying wavelengths. Okay children, so simply light is nothing but also a group of wavelength. Clear? So I hope this one will be understand you right. And next one, there is another question for you. Is light is a wave or particle? Is light is a wave or particle? How can you define and how can you judge it now? Simply, light behaves a dual nature. light behaves dual nature. Dual nature means light two types గా బిహేవ్ చేస్తుంది. ఏమిటవి? In sometimes light acts as a particle which are in the form of energy packets called photons. These flow of photons, for example, these flow of photons, the continuous flow of photons is nothing but wave. That means light behaves dual nature. Sometimes it acts like as a particle, that means photon. The flow of continuation of photons is nothing but wave. Simply light is an electromagnetic wave that which consists of particle like photons and it travel in the form of wave. Clear? So this is the basic idea about the light concept, and now we are going to discuss about the what are the important properties which are exhibited by light. Of course, so many properties are there. In today's class, we are going to discuss about the one of the important and especially property which is exhibited by light is nothing but reflection. Reflection. In previously I told no, without light what will happen? We can't identify anything in our surrounding. That means if light is only is there, I do identify all of things. లైట్ ఒక్కటే ఉంటే మన చుట్టూ ఉన్నటువంటి ఆబ్జెక్ట్స్ని ఐడెంటిఫై చేయడానికి సరిపోతుందా? లేదు. లైట్తో పాటుగా ఒక ఒక వండర్ఫుల్ ఫినామినా కూడా ఈ ఆబ్జెక్ట్స్ని మనకి చూపించడంలో దాగి ఉంది. దాని గురించి తెలుసుకునే ప్రయత్నం చేద్దాం. The wonderful phenomena and very important phenomena which is exhibited by light is nothing but reflection. If light is there, there is a phenomena is also there which helps to identify the objects in our surroundings, that is the reflection. Now I try to define that what is meant by reflection. So before going to the reflection, I ask you one question: how can we define mirror? What is meant by reflecting surface? Mirror. How can we define the mirror? All we are well known about the mirror. Simply, a mirror is a highly polished reflecting surface. Once again I am repeating, a mirror is a highly polished reflecting surfaces. For example, this one is the mirror. It has two sides. One is colored coating which is called as opaque, another side is called as the reflecting surface. So according to the phenomena of the reflection, when a light ray strikes, when a light ray hits the smooth surface here smooth surface is nothing but the mirror. So this one is considered like the incident ray eye. It will be instant on the smooth surface. That means it will be rebounded back in the same medium. Once again I am repeating, when a light ray hits on the mirror, it will be rebounded back in the same medium. This one is called the reflected ray. This one is the instant ray. It will be meted here on the mirror. It will be rebounded back in the same medium. This phenomenon is called the reflection simply. So there is an imaginary another line which is like imaginary line perpendicular towards to the mirror, that is called the normal. So once again I am repeating, in reflection phenomena you observe three types of rays. What are they? Incident ray, reflected ray and normal line. Okay, if that means all we are identify objects, మనం ఒక ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ని ఐడెంటిఫై చేయగలుగుతున్నాము అంటే అక్కడ రిఫ్లెక్షన్ ఫినామినా జరిగిన తర్వాత ఆ రిఫ్లెక్టెడ్ రే ఏదైతే ఉందో అది మన కంటికి కనబడుతూ ఉంది. ఆ కనిపించేటువంటి రిఫ్లెక్టెడ్ రేనే మనం చూసేటువంటి ఆబ్జెక్ట్ యొక్క తాలూకా. Clear na children? That means reflection phenomenon is very important to identify the object what we are in our surroundings. That means light is necessary and reflection phenomenon is also necessary to identify the object. Okay children? So this one is the very important to all of us. And next, so light గురించి మనకు ఒక బేసిక్ ఐడియా వచ్చింది కదా. లైట్ ని జనరల్ గా మనం డిఫైన్ చేసుకున్నప్పుడు ఇట్ ఈస్ ఏ మోనోక్రోమెటిక్ రే అని చెప్తాం. లైట్ ఈస్ ఏ మోనోక్రోమెటిక్ రే. So that means what is the color of light? If I am asking that what is the color of the light, simply we say that white color. But we remember one thing, light is a monochromatic ray but it consists 7 different colors. What are those colors? Vibgyor colors. Already we know VIBGOR. Here V means violet, I means indigo, B means blue, G means green, yellow, orange, red. These are the 7 different colors that which itself consists in the sunlight ray. whenever you identify these colors, in particular, there is a properties are there to identify these colors. For example, natural wonderful example, that is the rainbow. In next class, I will try to explain briefly about the rainbow colors and rainbow formation also. In today's class, I try to define that how can we define the color. What is the scientific definition of the color? Okay, children, look at here, color. సో ప్రీవియస్గా మనం ఏం నేర్చుకున్నాం, లైట్ అనేది చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ అనేది అర్థమైంది. లైట్ యొక్క సైంటిఫిక్ డెఫినేషన్ నేర్చుకున్నాం. లైట్ ద్వారా ఎగ్జిబిట్ అయ్యేటువంటి వన్ ఆఫ్ ది వండర్ ఫినామినా రిఫ్లెక్షన్ గురించి నేర్చుకున్నాం. కలర్ గురించి నేర్చుకునే ప్రయత్నం చేద్దాం. కలర్, సో ఇన్ నేచర్ సో మెనీ కలర్స్ ఆర్ దేర్. మనం ఉదయం లేచిన కాడి నుంచి మన చుట్టూ ఒక అద్భుతమైనటువంటి రంగుల ప్రపంచాన్ని చూస్తూనే ఉంటాం. చాలా డిఫరెంట్ కలర్స్ని అబ్జర్వ్ చేస్తూ ఉంటాం. సో కలర్ని సైంటిఫిక్గా డిఫైన్ చేసుకునేది ఎలా? సో ఇన్ ప్రీవియస్లో ఆల్రెడీ ఐ టోల్డ్ నౌ, light is a form of electromagnetic radiation that which consists group of some wavelengths, right? Some group of wavelengths. Here color means when a light ray strikes or hits on any object, some of the light rays will be absorbed by the object and some of the light rays will be reflected back by the object. The reflected rays which have certain wavelength, the wavelength what we are observed by our eye is nothing but the color of that object. For example, once again I am repeating, I try to define the color. When a light ray hits on any object, some of the light rays are absorbed and some of the light rays are reflected. Of course, these reflected rays consist some wavelengths, right? The wavelength exactly what it is reflected by the object at that particular time is nothing but the color of that object. Clear? ఏదైనా ఒక ఆబ్జెక్ట్ మీద మనం కలర్ని లైట్ రేస్ని ఫోకస్ చేసేటప్పుడు ఆ లైట్ రేస్ ఏవైతే ఉన్నాయి కొన్ని అబ్జర్వ్ చేయబడతాయి, కొన్ని రిఫ్లెక్ట్ చేయబడతాయి. రిఫ్లెక్ట్ చేయబడేటువంటి లైట్ యొక్క వేవ్ లెంత్ ఏదైతే ఉందో, స్పెసిఫిక్ వేవ్ లెంత్ ఏదైతే ఉందో అది ఆ కలర్ని డిఫైన్ చేస్తుంది. ఇన్ జనరల్లీ మనకు ఉన్నటువంటి ఈ విబ్జార్ కలర్స్ అనేవి 400 నానోమీటర్స్ నుంచి 700 నానోమీటర్స్లో పరిధిలో ఉంటాయి. సో ఇన్ బిట్వీన్ దీస్ వేవ్ లెంత్, ఇఫ్ ద లైట్ రే ఇస్ ఎక్స్పెక్టెడ్ ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ అరౌండ్ 650 నానోమీటర్ వేవ్ లెంత్ ఆ లైట్ రే ఆ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ రిఫ్లెక్ట్ చేస్తుంది అంటే అర్థం ఆ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ రెడ్ కలర్ని కలిగి ఉంది అని అర్థం. క్లియర్నా? ఒక ఆబ్జెక్ట్ మీద నేను లైట్ రేస్ ఫోకస్ చేస్తాను, దాని నుంచి లైట్ రేస్ రిఫ్లెక్ట్ అవుతున్నాయి. ఆ రిఫ్లెక్ట్ అయినటువంటి లైట్ యొక్క వేవ్ లెంత్ ఎంత ఉందంటే 650 నానోమీటర్ ఉంది అంటే దాని అర్థం ఆబ్జెక్ట్ రెడ్ కలర్ని మనకు చూపిస్తుంది అని అర్థం. అలా విబ్జా, వైలెట్, ఇండిగో, బ్లూ, గ్రీన్, ఎల్లో, ఆరెంజ్, రెడ్, దీస్ 7 కలర్స్ హ్యావ్ డిఫరెంట్ వేవ్ లెంత్స్, right? So this is the basic idea about the color. Once again repeating, when a light ray hits on any object, some of the light rays will be absorbed and some of the light rays will be reflected back. The reflected ray, what it consists wavelength, particular wavelength, that is the color of that object. Clearly? Right. In generally, in nature, there are the 3 types of colors. 3 types of colors. What are they? First one is the primary colors, and second one secondary colors, and third one tertiary colors. So once again I am repeating, in nature generally we have 3 different types of colors. What are they? Primary colors and secondary colors and tertiary colors. Okay children, I try to define about these colors in next session. Okay children, I try to give the brief information about these primary colors, secondary colors, tertiary colors briefly. I hope in this class I try to define that what is meant by light, what are the properties which are exhibited by light, how light is very necessary to all of us, and what is meant by electromagnetic radiation, and what are the different form of electromagnetic radiations, and what is meant by color simply. I hope this class is useful to all of you. Thank you.